Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is the most misunderstood quarterback in the NFL, and it's not even close. People watch his highlight reels and think, running back playing quarterback? They see him scramble and assume he can't read defenses. It's like watching a Formula One driver and saying he just drives fast. Here's what destroys that myth. Jackson is on track to win his third NFL MVP because he's become one of the most intelligent pocket passers in football. 7 touchdowns, 0 turnovers through 2 weeks in 2025, a feat only 5 quarterbacks achieved in 20 years, and all of them won MVP. His scrambling isn't panic, it's calculated genius, reading defensive pursuit angles while his arm delivers precision strikes when defenses least expect them. Think of Lamar Jackson as a chess grandmaster who happens to run a 4.3 40. His brain identifies the perfect moment to use his legs while processing defensive schemes faster than coordinators upstairs. Benefits? Dual threat nightmares for defenses, MVP level consistency, and redefining what elite quarterbacking looks like. Risks? If you only focus on his legs, you'll miss the elite pocket presence that makes him unstoppable. Also, don't assume mobile quarterbacks can't develop arm talent. Jackson's passing evolution proves the opposite. Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson gets called too short more often than a middle schooler trying to ride roller coasters. For over a decade, analysts thought his height would limit his NFL success. Then he won a Super Bowl, made 9 Pro Bowls, and threw for over 40,000 yards. But here's the real stereotype that nobody talks about. William faces the not black enough criticism that reveals how narrow acceptable models exist for black quarterback leadership. He gets labeled corny or inauthentic for his positive attitude and charitable work, criticism that white quarterbacks rarely face for similar behavior. Height bias continues despite research showing meaningful performance differences only below 6'2", not Wilson's 5'11" frame. Scouts literally said he'd probably be the #1 pick if he was taller, ignoring his elite decision-making and championship pedigree. Think of Russell Wilson as proof that quarterback success comes from processing speed, not physical measurements. His brain compensates for any perceived limitations through superior preparation and field vision. Benefits? Championship leadership, elite accuracy, and proving physical stereotypes wrong. Risks? Don't discount Wilson because of outdated height requirements or personality expectations. Also, assuming authentic leadership looks one specific way ignores successful diversity in quarterback styles. Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy faces the most ridiculous stereotype in modern football. The system quarterback, who only succeeds because of perfect circumstances. Mr. Irrelevant somehow led the 49ers to championship games while setting franchise passing records, but people still question if he's really good. It's like saying a surgeon only succeeds because they have sharp scalpels. Here's what the system quarterback myth ignores. Purdy leads multiple NFL efficiency metrics and makes throws that require elite arm talent and decision-making regardless of scheme design. The Mr. Irrelevant label creates persistent narrative limitations, where his statistical excellence gets dismissed automatically. ESPN excluded him from top quarterback rankings despite objective performance metrics that rank among NFL leaders. Draft position bias means late-round picks face immediate pressure to prove themselves, while early picks receive extended patience for similar mistakes. Think of Brock Purdy as the ultimate example that quarterback evaluation should focus on performance, not pedigree. His success proves that intelligence and accuracy matter more than draft capital. Benefits? Elite efficiency, clutch performance, and maximum value regardless of investment. Risks? Rating off late-round quarterbacks based on draft position rather than actual ability. Also, don't assume every successful quarterback in a good system is automatically a system player. Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert walked into the league with a label stamped on his forehead. Stats without wins. It's the laziest quarterback criticism in football. Blame the player for organizational dysfunction while ignoring context. Herbert just led the Chargers to 11-6 and the playoffs while posting the lowest interception percentage in the league under Jim Harbaugh. Funny how quarterbacks look better when they get competent coaching and organizational support. The empty calories narrative completely misses that quarterback success requires team building, not just individual brilliance. Those impressive statistics reflect elite decision-making that creates consistent production regardless of surrounding talent limitations. When Herbert finally got proper coaching structure, the wins immediately followed his elite performance metrics. Think of Justin Herbert as proof that quarterback evaluation requires context. Blaming players for organizational failures ignores how team success actually works in professional football. Benefits: elite arm talent, superior accuracy, and proven ability to elevate when properly supported. Risks: dismissing individual excellence because team results don't immediately match personal performance. Also, don't assume impressive numbers are meaningless. Elite quarterbacking shows up in statistics first, wins follow with proper organizational support. Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes represents the golden boy stereotype that assumes his success comes from perfect circumstances rather than elite quarterbacking ability. People see Andy Reid's system, elite receivers, and championship roster construction, then credit everything except Mahomes for the success. It's like saying Mozart only composed well because he had good instruments. Here's what the perfect situation narrative misses. Mahomes revolutionized quarterback play through elite processing speed and decision-making that transcends any single system or supporting cast. His no-look passes and sidearm throws aren't style points. They're calculated risks based on comprehensive understanding of defensive leverage and receiver positioning. The arm talent gets attention, but his brain processes defensive schemes faster than most coordinators can adjust their game plans. 3 Super Bowl wins and multiple MVPs prove that elite quarterbacking creates its own advantages regardless of circumstances. Think of Patrick Mahomes as the perfect combination of physical tools and football intelligence. His mental processing makes his arm more dangerous than pure talent could achieve alone. Benefits: unlimited offensive potential, championship consistency, and redefining quarterback possibilities. Risks: assuming Mahomes' success comes from circumstances rather than individual excellence. Also, don't expect other talented quarterbacks to automatically achieve similar results without matching his mental processing speed. Josh Allen. Josh Allen entered the NFL as the ultimate project quarterback. With accuracy concerns and questionable decision-making, scouts loved his rocket arm, but questioned whether he could actually play the position at a professional level. Then, he developed into an MVP winner through something nobody talks about: elite football intelligence that transformed raw talent into championship-level quarterbacking. Allen's accuracy jumped from 52% in college to 69% in the NFL, not through arm strength improvement, but through superior pre-snap processing and defensive recognition. His scrambling ability gets attention, but the real evolution came from learning to read leverage and make perfect decisions under pressure. The strong arm, weak brain stereotype completely missed his intellectual approach to quarterback development and systematic improvement in complex areas like red zone efficiency and third down conversion rates. Think of Josh Allen as proof that quarterback development depends more on mental growth than physical gifts. His intelligence helped him to learn to harness his body for maximum effectiveness. Benefits: unlimited arm strength, mobile versatility, and championship-level decision-making. Risks: assuming physical tools automatically create elite quarterbacking without intellectual development. Also, don't expect other strong-arm quarterbacks to follow Allen's path without similar mental processing growth. Cam Newton. Cam Newton faced the athletic quarterback stereotype that suggested his success came from physical dominance rather than quarterbacking intelligence. People focused on his rushing touchdowns and celebration dances while ignoring his elite pocket presence and championship-level decision-making during his MVP season. Here's what the athletic stereotype misses. Newton's 2015 MVP campaign featured elite passing efficiency, 35 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, combined with leadership that transformed Carolina into championship contenders through superior pre-snap communication and defensive recognition. His size and mobility got attention, but the real magic happened in his ability to process complex defensive schemes and make perfect throws under pressure. The dancing and personality overshadowed his intellectual approach to the position, creating false narratives about style over substance that ignored his comprehensive quarterbacking skill set. Media coverage consistently emphasized his physical gifts while downplaying the mental processing that made him effective in the pocket. Think of Cam Newton as proof that quarterback stereotypes ignore the intelligence behind athletic success. His mind guided his body to optimal performance during peak seasons. Benefits: unique physical tools, leadership development, and proving athletic quarterbacks can excel through mental mastery. Risks: focusing only on physical attributes while missing the intellectual components of athletic quarterback success. Also, don't assume personality and celebration styles reflect limited football intelligence. Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott can't escape the game manager box no matter what he accomplishes. Throw for 4,500 yards? Game manager. Lead fourth quarter comebacks? Game manager. Carry the team through injuries and roster turnover? Still a game manager. It's like being stuck in quarterback purgatory where success gets automatically discredited. The game manager stereotype ignores Prescott's elite decision-making under pressure and ability to create offensive success independent of supporting cast quality. His touchdown to interception ratios and red zone efficiency prove that consistent excellence comes from superior processing, not conservative play calling. Fourth quarter statistics show Prescott performs better in clutch situations than most elite quarterbacks, yet the narrative remains stuck on early career perceptions rather than current performance levels. Think of Dak Prescott as proof that quarterback labels become prisons. His statistical excellence gets dismissed because early impressions override objective evaluation of improved performance. Benefits: elite accuracy, clutch performance, and consistent production regardless of roster changes. Risks: letting early career narratives override current performance evaluation. Also, don't assume game manager means limited ability. Often, it reflects superior decision making that prevents costly mistakes. Jalen Hurts transformed from college transfer with accuracy issues to Super Bowl MVP champion, but people still question whether he's a real quarterback or just an athlete playing the position. It's the classic stereotype that athletic ability somehow disqualifies quarterbacking intelligence. Hurts posted a 40-20 record as starter while leading Philadelphia to championship glory through elite decision-making in crucial moments, not just running ability. His passing accuracy improved dramatically through superior pre-snap processing and understanding of defensive concepts that allow him to make perfect throws when protection breaks down. The tush push gets attention, but Hurts succeeds through comprehensive quarterbacking skills that include elite red zone efficiency, third down conversion rates, and leadership that transforms organizational culture. His college transfer background created early developmental questions that ignored his intellectual approach to position mastery and systematic improvement in complex areas. Think of Jalen Hurts as proof that athletic quarterbacks achieve sustained success through mental development. His intelligence guides his physical tools for championship-level performance. Benefits: dual threat versatility, championship leadership, and proving athletic ability enhances rather than limits quarterbacking excellence. Risks: assuming athletic quarterbacks can't develop elite passing skills. Also, don't let college background or early struggles override current championship-level performance. Tua Tagovailoa. Tua Tagovailoa enters every conversation with an invisible medical chart attached to his name. People discuss his concussion history more than his elite quarterbacking ability, creating narratives that overshadow his on-field excellence when healthy. The injury concerns are legitimate, but they've created valuation blind spots that ignore his statistical dominance and elite decision-making capabilities. Here's what gets lost in injury discussions. Tua's quick release and pre-snap processing create offensive efficiency that ranks among NFL leaders when he's available to play. His left-handed delivery and timing-based accuracy reflect superior understanding of defensive concepts and receiver positioning that maximizes offensive opportunities regardless of supporting cast strength. The fragile label overshadows his intellectual approach to the position and ability to process complex schemes faster than most veterans can handle. Injury concerns create unfair durability standards that don't apply equally to other quarterbacks with similar health challenges throughout their careers. Think of Tua Tagovailoa as proof that quarterback evaluation should focus on performance when available rather than hypothetical health scenarios. His intelligence creates elite production when he's on the field. Benefits: elite accuracy, superior processing speed, and maximum efficiency through mental mastery. Risks: letting injury concerns override statistical excellence and quarterbacking ability evaluation. Also, don't assume durability issues automatically limit quarterback effectiveness when healthy. Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson carries the unlimited potential label like a weighted backpack. Everyone talks about what he could become while ignoring what he already demonstrates on the field. The raw talent narrative treats his brain like an afterthought, assuming athletic ability means limited mental development. Here's what the developmental stereotype misses. Richardson's football intelligence allows him to make plays that other quarterbacks can't even attempt, combining elite physical tools with superior field vision and pattern recognition. His college success came from understanding complex defensive schemes and making quick decisions under pressure, not just athletic ability and arm strength. The needs development label creates false expectations that he must limit his strengths to prove quarterbacking legitimacy, ignoring how his unique skill set creates offensive advantages. Early struggles came from organizational instability and coaching changes rather than individual limitations or lack of mental processing ability. Think of Anthony Richardson as proof that raw talent often reflects elite intelligence that needs proper developmental structure. His mind guides his physical gifts for maximum effectiveness. Benefits: unlimited physical potential, unique skill set, and proving athletic intelligence creates rather than limits quarterbacking success. Risks: assuming physical gifts mean limited mental development. Also, don't expect immediate perfection from quarterbacks with unique skill sets that require specialized development approaches. Mac Jones. Mac Jones walked into the NFL with the system quarterback label pre-printed on his jersey. Alabama's offensive scheme supposedly made him look better than his actual ability, creating instant skepticism about his professional potential. Then, he won 10 games as a rookie while posting elite efficiency metrics that proved his success transcended any single system or supporting cast. The system quarterback myth ignores Jones' elite pre-snap processing and ability to make perfect decisions under pressure that create offensive success independent of scheme design or receiver talent. His accuracy and decision-making prove that quarterbacking intelligence translates across different systems and coaching philosophies when properly developed and supported. New England's offensive struggles weren't about Jones's limitations, but organizational dysfunction that affects all quarterbacks regardless of individual talent levels. Think of Mac Jones as proof that college success often translates when supported by proper evaluation methods. His intelligence created NFL success until organizational issues overwhelmed individual performance. Benefits: elite accuracy, superior decision-making, and proving college scheme success often indicates rather than masks NFL potential. Risks: dismissing college success as system-dependent rather than recognizing individual quarterbacking intelligence. Also, don't assume early career struggles reflect individual limitations when organizational dysfunction affects all players. This was just part 1. Like and subscribe for part 2, where we destroy the dumb jock linebacker stereotype with stories that'll blow your mind about these quarterbacks of the defense.